Well, what a year it's been so far. Now it's Penryn's birthday.
29 years old. Here we go.
Yeah, 29. It's a good age, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely been a very different year, to say the least about it, and lots of things have been learnt. And there's a saying, never waste a good crisis. And I think Penryn's done a fantastic job in making sure that they've taken that to heart.
Yes, we suddenly had our first term cut short by the being sent away from school, and then whilst we were on holiday, lockdown began, and then our holidays just came to a short finish because we had to start preparing the academic year for a fully online offering.
Yes, and that offering from the online perspective and redoing our school and looking at all the protocols for COVID that had come in, it was a mammoth task for all the teachers that were involved in getting that all prepared. And I must say, they took it on with full gusto, and they did a fantastic job in introducing all of our scholars back with a positive attitude, and I think they've got to get a lot of credit from being able to just run with all the changes and make a new school, really.
Yeah, definitely. If you think back to when we had to try and imagine the way forward, we had to sit with class lists and look at each device that each family had and what their particular circumstances were, so that we could work out how to send out the learning program to everybody. And the teachers had to personally phone everybody just to see how they were doing during lockdown and what their situation was, and then receiving lots of training, and you were part of helping sort out all the technical issues of different people's devices, and then with us having to learn how to put out a product that the children could learn with. And then the return to school and designing all the zones and how to not let mixing of the grades happen and to try and keep everybody safe. So I think safety's been quite a big element this year as well.
Yeah, huge on the safety side, and the experience of welcoming those scholars back for the first time, and seeing the look on their faces with this brand new way of doing things, and the realization of how COVID in this year has affected so many of us emotionally, and watching the adaptability of different scholars and different staff members, and just the way that was taken on and adapted to, but at the same stage realizing that there have definitely been effects from an emotional perspective.
I think they still are, that first day back and that first week back with just the grade 7s, which was quite a strange experience to be in a whole school with just one grade back, and everything was silent, and the masks in front of everybody's mouths were a kind of barrier. The children didn't talk to each other. I think they're getting used to that now. I don't think that's a problem anymore. But yes, I think there was a lot of fear. Maybe there still is. But I think our community, our parents, the teachers, and the scholars have actually really coped very well.
Certainly, and I think the scholars themselves, from an academic perspective and just a learning curve from a technological point of view, and watching grade 2s and grade 3s submitting work while they were at home by themselves online, getting involved in the Google Meet calls with the teachers. It was definitely quite inspirational to see how quickly they pick things up, especially from technology, but also I think a realization for everyone that some of the old school teaching methods that maybe we've looked at before as being able to upgrade them into a technological world, actually we need to hold on to those practices and make sure that we get the balance right.
And I think that's a very good point you've made, and I think it's the same with Penryn on its 29th birthday. There's some things we need to keep and hold dear onto. and there's some things we need to move forward with new ideas, new ways of doing things to adapt to the way the world is going. So we wish together, as the deputy heads of Penryn, we wish Penryn a very happy 29th birthday and all the very best as they go into their 30th year. Wow, 30 years.
It's a long time, and I think we're excited about what the future holds for Penryn and where we're going as a community, and it definitely is the place to be in the Lowveld. So wishing Penryn all the best for their birthday.
One and all. Thanks.